Another year, another Mario sports game. At least this time it's pretty interesting. It's been a while since the last Mario Strikers.
The intro is pretty awesome. Everything is super well animated and intense, just like a Mario Strikers game should be. Tron Yoshi. I love him. You can't tell me that football isn't just Clank. Yeah, it's literally just Clank. The training mode really makes you realize the complexities within the gameplay. You're able to pass, dodge, shoot, and tackle in a multitude of different ways. The Hyper Strikes are the highlight and are truly remarkable to watch. I watched them all several times and they don't get old. Peach's Hyper Strike is great because if Boom Boom doesn't block the ball, he just rolls it in himself because he's in love with her. That is f***ing hilarious. I love how their eyes glow up too. That's how you know shit is real. There may not be many items, but they do just enough to spice up the gameplay, and you can't turn them off if you really want to. Rosalina the waifu is playable. Aw yeah. You can play with up to 8 players locally. That's kinda crazy. And the Strikers Club has tons of features. You can make your own clubs, customize your stadiums and gear, and have your friends join you. This is a great social game. The equipable moves are a nice new feature. They increase or decrease things like speed, power, shooting, and more, and they look pretty snazzy as well. Luigi's celebration dance is so wholesome. Just look at that man go. Rosalina's Hyper Strike kicks the ball into space and then comes back as a deadly ice ball. That is pretty badass, not gonna lie.
Oh, baby! Ah.
Nintendo characters really are special.
Oh, yeah!
You know, I take that back. It's just Wario, he's the special one. With the power of potassium, DK becomes Ultra DK. I love how when Peach's team is losing, she's just like, whew, okay, let's just get it together. Let's keep calm. Whew. Seriously, Next Level Games needs to just make a damn movie at this point. I love that all these fruit come from Yoshi's story. That's a cool throwback. The online play was pretty smooth. Most of the matches ran almost perfectly. And the music is so freaking good. The metal remixes hit perfectly with each stadium.
Huh, that's funny. Almost all your points were about the animations. You had almost nothing to say about the actual game. Well, that's because it was pretty fun. What game? Half of it is missing.
Where is Daisy? Actually, where is everybody? This character selection is awfully small. First it happened to Mario Party Superstars, and now this game for some reason. We need Daisy, Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong, Petey Piranha, Drybones, the list goes on and on. Yes, I know Nintendo is going to add more characters later with free updates. They've been doing this bullshit for the past 4 years, and I'm sick of it. And sadly, this practice has been normal for so long that everyone just accepts this now. Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf Super Rush, Kirby Star Allies, all these games are looked down on and are remembered fondly because they came out unfinished. Even Nintendo Switch Sports is adding golf later this year. Why? Stop doing this, Nintendo, please. You don't need to follow the trend the rest of the industry is doing. Come on, be the bigger brother, be better. I know you can. DK, we aren't playing volleyball right now. This isn't Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Tokyo 2020 games, okay? That shouldn't be allowed either, Bowser. Setting the ball on fire. What? The goalies are always computer controlled, outside of blocking the Hyper Strikes. Speaking of, it's stupidly easy to do that. Just mash the button and you'll never fail. Don't worry, he knows what he's doing. Does he? He sure misses blocking a lot of shots. There's not really a single player mode. At least Aces and Super Rush made attempts. This game just said, F you, here's a handful of cups, have fun. Also, this campaign, in quotations, is too short, too easy, and gets boring. You do unlock a hard mode after, which is nice, but why couldn't we just tackle that one from the beginning as an option? The soccer field is way too small. And there's technically only one field. Yeah, you can pick from like 5, but they all look the same. It's the same problem Ultra Smash had, but even worse because there's no different attributes. Looking back, Mario Strikers Charged had every stadium from the first game, plus tons of new ones that all felt different to play. Why can't the newer games keep up with the older games? This should be like a $20, $30 game. There's virtually no content. No Waluigi celebration dance. The Rose thing is cool and all, but it's not the same. Ah, nice frame drop. It's not in the gameplay thankfully, but it still looks jarring. The Strikers Club should also be available offline.
And that's it. The game is so bare bones that there's virtually nothing else to bring up. but you gotta admit the game is still enjoyable. Well, yeah, that's a given. It's a Nintendo game. The gameplay is gonna be pretty satisfying and the animations will look all nice and charming. But that doesn't justify the $60 price tag. 10 characters, 5 stages, and virtually no single player modes. I mean, I have it to play with a group of friends. Well, that's easy for you to say. Poor Nathaniel. Hey, Nathaniel? Do you want to kick the ball back and forth? Alright, ready?